putting the finishing touches onto your makeup. You're fresh out of the shower, ready to go. Hair has been washed, it's all nice and clean and up in a towel. And not finished. Definitely not going out of the house looking like this, no way. So here's what I use. I use the Blonde and the Fortify from CPR Vita 5. I've been using these products for about 4 years now and I absolutely love them. I've never had a problem with them and they keep my hair in the best condition. I've also been using the Activance, which is a spray-on product that helps to promote hair regrowth. So it makes your hair thicker, it makes your hair longer. So all you have to do is give it a really good shake for a little while and then spray it all on your roots. Don't spray it on the ends of your hair, just on your scalp. Just part your hair and make sure it gets right in there, and you can put as much as you want on, and you can use this product every single day. I only use it when I have washed my hair afterwards. But if you want the best results, then use it every day. Give it a good scrub, make sure it's all into your scalp before you start anything else. And then I like to go in with a leave-in moisturizer. So this is the Nourish Hair Booster. I only use about this much and put it in from where your ponytail would start through to your ends. Make sure you get it right in there and then you comb it out just to disperse the product a little bit more through your hair. Always use a wide tooth comb when your hair is damp or wet. You never want to use a brush because it can pull and break the ends of your hair, which is not cute. Before I start the blow drying process, I like to part my hair where I'm usually going to have it. So today I'm going to do it down the middle and then I like to brush out my fringe. Yes, shock horror, if you haven't seen any of my other videos, yes, I have a fringe. I hardly ever wear it out because it's just way too much effort, but I do like having it there. So I like to get my fringe and part it from the rest of my hair, making sure to just have the fringe out. So any long pieces or anything, I comb back into the rest of my hair, and then I clip the rest of my hair out of the way once I've got my fringe organized. So I just take a crocodile clip and I just clip all the hair out of the way so it's not going to bother me. And now we start the blow drying process. So for my fringe, I use a 370 size brush. You can just get these from Priceline or any hairdresser supply store. There is no rhyme or reason to this. All you have to do is put the brush underneath your fringe and roll it until it gets stuck in the brush, and then put the blow dryer over the top. You just continue this process until your fringe is all dry, and make sure you do over your temples as well. I get so many clients that say, why isn't my fringe sitting properly? It's because you only do the front part of your fringe and you leave out those side pieces. If you don't do those side pieces, then it's gonna sit weird. Next, you just take the bottom part of your hair. So I like to start just underneath my ears and I clip all the rest up out of the way. I use a 390 brush for this because it's a lot bigger, so that means I can dry my hair a lot faster. The same with the fringe. You just want to put the brush underneath your hair until it gets stuck and you get a little bit of tension. Don't roll it too much, otherwise it will get tangled all up there and you will not be able to get it out. Just rolling the brush slightly up near the roots, drying off the roots before you move on to the ends. This is a very important part as well. If you dry off your ends before the roots are completely dry, you'll dry out your hair and you'll just keep going over the same parts, and it's not good for your hair to put that much heat on there. Just repeating the same steps from the other side. You can notice that I'm not holding the blow dryer by the handle. If you hold the blow dryer by the handle, you'll bend your wrist and it is really not comfortable and it's not good for your wrist either. Imagine doing this every day with a bent wrist. How are you going to be in 40 years time? This part can be a little bit tricky, so it's getting right at the back of your hair. So I usually part my hair in two, do one side the other, and then I get that little bit of hair at the back and dry it off as well. The next section you want to take is just near your temples, and it's just completing the same process that you just did with the bottom section. Grab a piece of hair, put the brush underneath and roll it until you have tension. Then dry your roots off and then go all the way through to the ends. It's literally just those same steps with every single section of hair that you do pick up, making sure that your roots are dry before the ends. Just completing the same steps on the other side, and you can see here I'm holding it by the handle until my wrist is not going to be straight anymore, and then I switch it over so that my wrist remains straight. That is very, very important, guys. So now I want to change my part up a little bit. So I take the very top section, find my part, and clipping one side out of the way and just doing one whole section before I move on to the other side. With the back, you can see that I have put the brush underneath the section before I've even picked up the blow dryer. This can help you with not going over too many sections too many times, aka drying out your hair, and it also makes it a little bit easier to manage. You also want to make sure that each section is the same thickness. So you can see the other side of my hair I'm parting into 2 sections, taking little sections as I go, about the width of the brush. That will give you a good idea of how thick to take your sections. Just continuing, same process over and over again. With the back section, you can see that I'm rolling the brush until the hair picks up into it and then going in with the blow dryer to dry off the roots. This part is a little bit tricky, but because I do it every single day, I'm used to it. Finishing touches on the fringe are just a little bit of press wax. I love this stuff because it isn't as sticky as hairspray, but it gives me that long hold that I want. And that's it, guys. So that's how to take your hair from natural to glam in about half an hour. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you do, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. You guys know the drill. I really enjoyed doing this video and I hope you guys enjoyed watching it, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!